They say one act of kindness can change your life, but no one warned me it would almost end it. I was just a broke waitress running late to a job interview when I found him bleeding in an alley. I should have kept walking. I should have saved myself. But I knelt beside a dying stranger, pressed my hands into his wound, and called for help. What I didn't know was that the man I saved was Dante Morelli, one of the most feared mafia bosses in New York. And the second his enemies saw my face, I became a target. Subscribe and comment if you've ever made a choice that flipped your entire world upside down, because mine led to gunfire, protection I never asked for, and a love I never saw coming. I wake before the alarm goes off. The room is dark. The clock reads 5:47 a.m. My body knows the routine better than my mind does. I push off the thin blanket and swing my legs to the cold floor. Naomi? Eli's voice comes from the other room. I stand and walk to his doorway. I'm here, baby. He's sitting up in bed. His small frame looks even smaller against the pillows. He coughs twice. The sound rattles in his chest. Naomi felt scared. Does it hurt? I ask. A little. His voice is quiet. I cross the room and press my hand to his forehead. He's warm. Too warm. I close my eyes and count to 3 before opening them again. Okay, let's get you ready for school. Do I have to go? He asks. Yes. Mrs. Chen will watch you today. I have something important. His eyes brighten a little. The job? The job. I smile, even though my stomach is tight. If I get it, things get better. I promise. He nods. I help him out of bed and guide him to the bathroom. While he brushes his teeth, I lay out his clothes. The apartment is cold. The radiator hasn't worked in weeks. I make him oatmeal with the last of the brown sugar. He eats slowly. I watch the clock. 6:32 a.m. My interview is at 8:30. The bus takes 45 minutes. I need to leave by 7:15. Eli, faster. I'm trying. I kneel beside him. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just nervous. You'll do great, he says. His smile breaks something in me. I kiss his forehead. Finish up. I'll pack your bag. At 7:10, we're walking down the stairs. The building smells stale. Paint peels from the walls. Eli holds my hand. We step outside into the gray morning. The rain hasn't started yet, but the sky is dark. I can feel it coming. Mrs. Chen opens her door before I knock. Morning, sweetheart. Morning, Mrs. Chen. Thank you for this. Of course. She looks at Eli. How are you feeling? Okay, Eli says. Mrs. Chen's eyes find mine. I see the question there. I shake my head slightly. Not better. Not worse. She nods. Go on now. You'll be late. I hug Eli. Be good. I'll be back by 3. Good luck, Naomi. I turn and run. The bus stop is 3 blocks away. I'm running in my interview clothes. Black slacks and a white blouse. The shoes are too tight. I didn't have time to break them in. I round the corner. The bus is pulling away from the curb. Wait! I shout. It doesn't stop. Naomi felt panicked. I stand there. My chest heaves. The rain starts. Small drops at first, then more. I pull out my phone. The next bus isn't for 20 minutes. I'll be late. So late. I start walking. Maybe I can get halfway before the next bus catches up. Maybe I can call and explain. Maybe they'll understand. The rain gets heavier. I'm soaked within minutes. My hair sticks to my face. The blouse clings to my skin. I keep walking. I have to keep walking. That's when I see him. A man stumbles near an alley entrance. He leans against the brick wall. His hand presses to his side. Even from here, I can see the dark stain spreading across his shirt. I stop. People walk past him. No one looks. No one stops. This is New York. People don't get involved. But he collapses. His body hits the wet pavement. His hand reaches out, like he's trying to grab onto something that isn't there. I look at my phone. 7:44 a.m. If I stop, I lose everything. The interview, the job, the chance to give Eli what he needs. But if I don't stop, this man might die. Naomi felt torn. I walk toward him. Sir? My voice shakes. Sir, can you hear me? His eyes open. They're dark, almost black. They focus on my face. His hand shoots out and grabs my wrist. His grip is strong despite the blood. Don't, he says. His voice is rough. Don't call police. You're bleeding. You need help. No police. He coughs. Blood appears on his lips. Call. Romano. Who? He tries to say more, but his eyes roll back. His grip loosens. I catch him before his head hits the ground again. Gunfire cracks through the air. I flinch. The sound comes from somewhere close. Too close. I look around. The street is suddenly empty. Everyone's scattered. I grab the man under his arms and drag him behind a dumpster. He's heavy. So heavy. My shoes slip on the wet ground, but I get him there, hidden. His phone is in his jacket pocket. I pull it out. The screen is cracked, but it works. I search for Romano in his contacts. There are 3. I pick the first one. It rings twice. Boss? A man's voice, sharp and alert. He's hurt, I say. He's bleeding. He told me not to call the police. He needs help now. Silence. Who is this? His voice is different now. Cold. I'm just trying to help. Where are you? I tell him the street corner. He hangs up without another word. I look down at the man. His face is pale. His breathing is shallow. I press my hand to the wound on his side. Blood seeps between my fingers. Stay with me, I whisper. Help is coming. His eyes open again. They find mine. Something shifts in his expression. Recognition. Or maybe just pain. What's your name? He asks. Naomi. Naomi. He says it slowly. You should run. I'm not leaving you. You don't understand. Before he can finish, headlights flood the alley. 3 black cars screech to a stop. Men pour out. They're all wearing dark suits. They all have guns. One of them points his weapon at me. Step away from him, he says. I don't move. I keep my hand pressed to the wound. He needs a hospital. Step. Away. She's trying to help. The man's voice is weak but firm. Lower your weapon, Luca. The man called Luca hesitates. Then he lowers the gun. He steps closer and kneels beside us. His eyes scan the wound. We need to move him now, Luca says. 2 other men lift the wounded man. He groans. His eyes stay on me the whole time. I stand there, soaked and shaking, blood on my hands. Thank you, he says. His voice is barely audible. Then they're gone. The cars speed away. The street falls silent except for the rain. I stand there alone. My phone buzzes. I look at the screen. It's 8:31 a.m. I missed the interview. I walk home in a daze. My phone rings twice. I don't answer. It's probably the law office. Probably wondering where I am. Probably offering the job to someone else. By the time I reach my building, I'm numb. Mrs. Chen opens her door when I knock. Her face goes pale when she sees me. Eli's had an episode, she says. He's inside. I push past her. Eli is on the couch. His face is white. There's blood on a tissue in his hand. Baby? I kneel beside him. What happened? I coughed, he says. And then, he doesn't need to finish. I see the blood. I know what it means. Naomi felt terrified. We're going to the hospital, I say. Naomi, you're soaked. And there's... Mrs. Chen stops. Is that blood on your shirt? It's not mine. I'll explain later. Can you grab Eli's inhaler? She nods and disappears into the other room. I help Eli stand. He leans against me. He's so light. Too light. We take a cab to the hospital. I hold Eli the whole ride. He rests his head on my shoulder. His breathing is labored. I'm sorry, I whisper. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, he says. But it is. All of it is. The emergency room is crowded. We wait for 3 hours. They finally see Eli. Run tests. Give him medicine. Tell me things I already know. His condition is getting worse. He needs specialists. He needs treatment we can't afford. By the time we leave, it's dark outside. We walk to the bus stop. I'm exhausted. My clothes are still damp. The blood on my hands has dried to a rust color. Eli holds my hand. That's when I see it. A black car is parked across the street. The windows are tinted. I can't see inside, but I can feel someone watching. I tighten my grip on Eli's hand. Come on. We get on the bus. I look out the window. The car is still there. It doesn't follow, but it doesn't leave either. Not until the bus turns the corner. The next morning, there's a bag on my doorstep. I find it when I open the door to get the newspaper. It's a brown paper bag. Heavy. No note. I bring it inside and set it on the kitchen counter. Eli is still asleep. I open the bag slowly. Inside are groceries, fresh fruit, bread, milk, and a white pharmacy bag with Eli's name on it. I pull out the prescription bottle. It's the medicine the doctor prescribed yesterday, the one that cost $300, the one I couldn't afford. Naomi's breath caught. What is that? Eli's voice startles me. I don't know, I say. But that's a lie. I know exactly who sent it. I think about the man in the alley, his dark eyes, the way he said my name, the blood under my fingernails. Can I have a banana? Eli asks. Sure, baby. I watch him eat. My mind races. Why would a stranger do this? What does he want? Should I call the police? But he said no police. And something about the men with guns tells me calling the police would be a mistake. I go to work that afternoon. The diner is slow. My manager, Ray, gives me a warning about missing yesterday. I apologize. I don't explain. He wouldn't believe me anyway. At 4 p.m., a man walks in. He's tall, well-dressed. His suit probably costs more than my rent. He sits at the counter and orders coffee. I pour it for him. Anything else? No, thank you. He drinks slowly, watches me work. When he's done, he leaves a $100 bill on the counter. Wait, I call. Your change. Keep it. His voice is calm. He doesn't forget kindness. He walks out before I can respond. I stare at the bill. My hands shake. Ray sees it from the kitchen. You okay, Naomi? Yeah, I'm fine. But I'm not fine. Nothing is fine. I follow the man outside after my shift. He's leaning against a car in the alley. He's smoking a cigarette. He doesn't seem surprised when I approach. Who sent you? I ask. You know who. I don't know anything. I helped someone. That's all. He takes a drag. You saved my boss. Your boss? Dante Morelli. He says the name slowly. Watching my reaction. I don't recognize it. Should I? I don't understand, I say. You don't need to understand. You just need to accept his gratitude. I don't want his money. It's not about what you want. He drops the cigarette and crushes it under his shoe. It's about what he owes you. He doesn't owe me anything. The man studies me. His eyes are sharp, calculating. You really don't know, do you? Know what? He doesn't answer. He just gets in his car and drives away. I stand there, frustrated and confused. When I get home, Eli is at the kitchen table. He's holding something. Naomi, look. It's a tablet. Brand new. Still in the box. There's a note taped to it. For Eli. Thank your sister. Eli's eyes are bright. Can I keep it? I should say no. I should throw it away. But I look at his face. He's smiling. Really smiling. I haven't seen that in months. Yes, I say. You can keep it. That night, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about the man in the alley. Dante Morelli. The blood. The guns. The way everyone moved around him with fear and respect. What have I gotten us into? At 2 a.m., I make a decision. I find the pharmacy bag. There's a receipt inside with an address. A mansion in Manhattan. I'm going to confront him. I'm going to get answers. The next morning, I tell Eli I'm running errands. Mrs. Chen agrees to watch him. I take the subway to Manhattan. The address leads me to a neighborhood I've never been to. The houses are huge. Gates and security cameras everywhere. Dante's mansion is at the end of a long driveway. It's 3 stories, made of stone and glass. Intimidating. I walk up to the gate, press the intercom button. Yes? A woman's voice. I'm here to see Dante Morelli. Silence. Then the gate buzzes open. My stomach is tight. I walk up the driveway. The front door opens before I reach it. A woman stands there. She's older, maybe 55. Kind eyes. You must be Naomi, she says. How do you know my name? Come in. He's been expecting you. She leads me through a grand entrance. Marble floors, high ceilings, paintings that probably cost more than my entire building. We stop at a set of double doors. The woman knocks. Mr. Morelli? She's here? Send her in, a voice says. The woman opens the doors. I step inside. The room is an office, floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, a massive desk. And behind it, sitting in a leather chair, is the man from the alley. He looks different now. Clean, healthy, powerful. But his eyes are the same, dark and intense. He stands when he sees me. Naomi, you remember my name. I remember everything. He walks around the desk. Please, sit. I'd rather stand. Something shifts in his expression. Amusement, maybe. As you wish. Why are you doing this? I ask. Doing what? The groceries? The gifts
medicine?
for my brother? The money? You saved my life. I take care of debts. I don't want to be a debt. His eyes find mine. Then what do you want to be? The question catches me off guard. I don't have an answer. He steps closer. He's tall, broad-shouldered. I should be scared, but I'm angry instead. I want you to leave me alone, I say. I can't do that. Why not? Because you're in danger. His voice is serious now. The men who shot me are still out there. They saw you. They know your face. Naomi felt cold. What? You helped me. That makes you a target. No, I'm nobody. I'm just… You're not nobody to me. He says it quietly. And that's enough to make you important to them. I step back. This is insane. I didn't ask for this. I know, but it's real. Thunder rumbles outside. The sound makes me jump. Dante notices. You shouldn't walk alone at night, he says. Not anymore. You can't control my life. I'm trying to save it. We stare at each other. The silence stretches between us. Rain starts to fall. I can hear it hitting the windows. I don't need your protection, I say. Maybe not, but your brother does. His words hit me harder than anything else could. I think about Eli, his cough, the blood, how small he looked in that hospital bed. This isn't fair, I whisper. No, it's not. He walks back to his desk. But it's the reality now. I can keep you safe, both of you, or you can walk out that door and hope they don't come for you. My hands shake. I clench them into fists. What do you want from me? Nothing. I just want to keep you alive. Why do you care? His jaw tightens. Because you're the first person in a long time who saw me bleeding and didn't walk away. The words hang in the air. I want to argue. I want to tell him he's wrong, but something in his eyes stops me. Pain. Old and deep. I turn toward the door. I need to think. Naomi. He says my name softly. I stop, but don't turn around. If you need me, call. Day or night. He slides a card across the desk. I walk back and pick it up. His number is written in black ink. I leave without another word. That night, I lie in bed and stare at the ceiling. Eli is asleep in the next room. I can hear his breathing. Steady. Calm. The medicine is working. But for how long? I think about Dante's words. You're in danger. How can I believe him? How can I trust someone I don't know? But then I remember the way those men moved. The guns. The fear in Luca's voice when I called. This isn't some small-time street crime. This is something bigger. At 11 p.m. I get up. I walk to Eli's room and check on him. He's curled up under the blanket. His new tablet is on the nightstand. I walk back to the living room. The window faces the street. I look down. A black car is parked across from my building. Naomi's breath caught. I watch it for 5 minutes. 10. It doesn't move. I can't see inside. But I know someone is there. Watching. Waiting. I pull out the card Dante gave me. My thumb hovers over the call button. Before I can decide, my phone rings. Unknown number. Hello? Naomi. It's Luca's voice. We're outside. Stay inside. Lock your doors. What's happening? Just stay inside. He hangs up. I run to the door and check the locks. Then I go to Eli's room. I sit on the edge of his bed. My heart pounds. 15 minutes pass. My phone buzzes. A text from the same unknown number. Threat neutralized. You're safe tonight. L. I look out the window again. The car is gone. I sit on the couch. I don't sleep. I just wait for morning. And when the sun finally rises, I know what I have to do. I'm going to talk to Dante again. And this time, I'm going to get the whole truth. I show up at Dante's mansion at noon. The gate opens before I reach it. Mrs. Vargas is waiting at the door again. She smiles. He's in his office, she says. I don't wait for an escort. I walk straight to the double doors and push them open. Dante is on the phone. He sees me and holds up one finger. Handle it, he says into the phone. Then he hangs up. Naomi, I want answers, I say. Real answers, not half-truths. He gestures to the chair. Sit. Stop telling me what to do. His jaw tightens, but something shifts in his expression. Please, sit. I sit. He stays standing. He walks to the window and looks out at the grounds. 3 days ago I was ambushed, he says. 5 men, professional. They knew my route, my schedule. Someone close betrayed me. What does that have to do with me? They didn't finish the job because you interfered. Now they know your face. They know you helped me. In my world, that makes you leverage. Naomi felt sick. Leverage for what? To get to me. To hurt me. To make me weak. He turns to face me. I have enemies, Naomi. Powerful ones. And they will use you if they can. So what am I supposed to do? Hide forever? No. You let me protect you until I eliminate the threat. How long will that take? I don't know. I stand. This is insane. I have a life, a job, a brother who needs me. And you'll have all of that. But you need to be smart about it. His voice is firm. No more walking alone at night. No more taking the bus in unfamiliar areas. Let Luca drive you. I don't want your driver. I don't care what you want. I care about keeping you alive. His words sting. I cross my arms. You don't even know me. I know you risked everything to help a stranger. I know you're raising your brother alone. I know you're terrified but too proud to show it. His eyes find mine. I know enough. The silence stretches between us. I don't trust you, I say. I don't expect you to. Not yet. Then why should I listen to you? Because the alternative is watching them hurt you, and I won't allow that. There's something in his voice. Something raw. I want to argue, but the memory of last night stops me. The car outside my building. Luca's warning. Fine, I say. But I have conditions. Name them. Eli doesn't know what's happening. He thinks you're just someone I met. Someone who's helping us. I want it to stay that way. Dante nods. Agreed. And I keep my job. I keep my apartment. You don't control my life. I can agree to the first two. But your apartment isn't safe. It's all I have. Not anymore. He walks to his desk and pulls out a folder. There's a place. 10 blocks from here. 2 bedrooms. Security. Paid for. I'm not a charity case. You're not. You're under my protection. There's a difference. I take the folder. The apartment photos look nice. Too nice. How much? Nothing. Dante, this isn't negotiable. His voice is hard now. You move today. Luca will help. Naomi's breath caught. You can't just decide. I already did. I want to throw the folder at him. I want to scream. But Eli's face appears in my mind. The blood on the tissue. The way he struggles to breathe. 1 month, I say. I'll try this for 1 month. If I don't feel safe, I'm gone. Fair enough. I stand. I need to get back to Eli. Luca will drive you. I can… Naomi. He says my name softly. Please, let me do this. I meet his eyes. They're dark and intense. But there's something else there. Something almost desperate. Okay, I whisper. Luca drives me home in silence. When we pull up to my building, he turns to me. He's not usually like this. Like what? Protective. Careful. He's changed since you helped him. I didn't do anything special. You stayed. Luca's voice is quiet. Most people run. You stayed. I don't know what to say. I get out of the car and head upstairs. Mrs. Chen opens her door when she hears me. Everything okay? She asks. Yeah. We're moving, though. Today. Her eyebrows rise. Moving? Where? Manhattan. It's temporary. She doesn't ask questions. She just nods. I'll miss having Eli around. We'll visit. I promise. By 3 p.m., Luca returns with 2 other men. They help pack our things. We don't have much. Clothes, books, Eli's medical supplies. The whole process takes 2 hours. Eli is confused but excited. Where are we going? Somewhere nicer, I say, with heat and hot water that actually works. Will Mrs. Chen be there? No, baby, but we'll visit her. The new apartment is beautiful. Hardwood floors, big windows, a kitchen with new appliances. Eli runs from room to room. This is ours? He asks. For now, I say. I love it. His smile makes the guilt a little easier. One of Dante's men brings in the last box. Then they leave. We're alone. I make dinner. Spaghetti. Eli's favorite. We eat at the new table. He talks about school in his tablet. I listen and try to act normal. But my mind is somewhere else. On Dante. On the danger he says is real. On the fact that my entire life just changed in 24 hours. After dinner, I put Eli to bed. He falls asleep quickly. I walk to the living room window and look out. There's a black car parked on the corner, different from the one last night. but I know it's there for the same reason: protection or surveillance. Maybe both. The next morning, I go to work as usual. Ray notices the change immediately. "You look different." "I moved." "Somewhere nice?" "Yeah, really nice." A customer calls for coffee. I grab the pot and make my rounds. The morning rush is busy. I don't have time to think. That's good. At 10 a.m., Dante walks in. He's wearing a dark suit. Expensive. He looks out of place in the worn-down diner. He sits at the counter. "Coffee?" I ask. "Please?" I pour it. My hand shakes slightly. He notices. "How's the apartment?" "It's fine. Eli loves it." "Good." Ray watches from the kitchen. I can feel his eyes on us. Other customers stare too. Dante doesn't seem to notice. Or maybe he doesn't care. "You didn't have to come here," I say quietly. "I wanted to see you." "Why?" His eyes find mine. "Because you're constantly on my mind." Naomi felt something tighten in her chest. I don't know how to respond. A customer signals for a refill. I grab the pot and walk away. When I come back, Dante is still there. "I have to work," I say. "I know. I'll wait." "For what?" "To drive you home." "That's not necessary." "It is to me." We stare at each other. His jaw is set. Stubborn. I realize he's not going to leave, so I go back to work. He sits there for 3 hours, drinking coffee, watching me. When my shift ends, I untie my apron. Dante stands and puts money on the counter. Too much money. "Ready?" he asks. "You're really going to do this every day?" "If I have to." I sigh. We walk outside together. His car is parked in front. Not the same one from yesterday. This one is bigger, sleeker. He opens the passenger door. I get in. He walks around and slides behind the wheel. "You don't have a driver?" I ask. "Not today. I wanted to talk to you alone." "About what?" He pulls into traffic. His hands are steady on the wheel. "I need you to understand something. What happened to me 3 days ago wasn't random. It was calculated. And the people behind it won't stop." "Who are they?" "Rivals. People who want what I have. Power. Territory. Control. And what do you have?" He's quiet for a moment. "More than I deserve." The answer surprises me. We drive in silence for a few blocks. Then he speaks again. "There's a woman, Adriana Vitale. She runs one of the families in Queens. She blames me for her husband's death." "Did you kill him?" "No, but I didn't save him either." "So she wants revenge?" "She wants everything. Me dead is just a bonus." Naomi felt scared. "And you think she's the one who sent those men?" "I know she did. I just can't prove it yet." We pull up to my building. Dante parks but doesn't turn off the engine. "Stay inside tonight. Don't open the door for anyone but Luca or me. I'm not a prisoner. I'm not trying to imprison you. I'm trying to keep you alive." His voice is rough. "Please, Naomi. Just trust me." I look at him. Really look at him. There are shadows under his eyes. Tension in his shoulders. He's carrying something heavy. "Okay," I say. "I'll stay inside." "Thank you." I get out of the car. He watches me walk to the door. I feel his eyes on my back. When I turn around, he's still there, waiting until I'm safely inside. 3 days pass. Dante drives me to work every morning, picks me up every afternoon. We don't talk much, but his presence becomes familiar. Eli asks about him. "Is Dante your boyfriend?" "No," I say quickly. "He's just a friend. He's nice. He brought me that tablet." "I know. Can we have him over for dinner?" I hesitate. Maybe. But maybe becomes yes. Because Dante shows up that evening with takeout. Chinese food. Enough for all of us. Eli is thrilled. "You came." "I did." Dante smiles. It changes his whole face, makes him look younger, less dangerous. We eat together. Eli talks nonstop. About school. About his new favorite game. Dante listens. Really listens. He asks questions. Makes jokes. By the end of dinner, Eli is laughing. I watch them from the kitchen. Something shifts in my chest. Warmth and fear. After dinner, Eli asks Dante to help with his homework. Math problems. Dante sits beside him at the table. He explains the problems slowly, patiently. "You're good at this," Eli says. "I used to help my daughter with homework." The words hang in the air. Eli doesn't notice the past tense, but I do. "You have a daughter?" Eli asks. Dante's jaw tightens. "I did, a long time ago." Where is she now? Eli, I say quickly. That's enough questions. Dante looks at me. His eyes are dark, haunted. It's okay. He turns back to Eli. She's in heaven now, with her mother. I'm sorry, Eli says softly. Me too. Naomi's breath caught. The moment passes. They finish the homework. Dante stays for another hour. When he leaves, Eli hugs him. Thanks for coming, Dante. Anytime, kid. Eli goes to brush his teeth. I walk Dante to the door. We stand in the hallway. Thank you, I say, for tonight, for everything. You don't need to thank me. I do. You didn't have to do any of this. His eyes find mine. Yes, I did. Why? He reaches out. His hand hovers near my face, then he drops it. Because you make me feel human again. Before I can respond, he turns and walks away. I stand there, heart pounding, confused and overwhelmed. When I close the door, I lean against it. My hands shake. What is happening to me? That night, I can't sleep. I keep thinking about Dante's words, his daughter, the pain in his eyes, the way he looked at Eli. I get up and make tea, sit at the kitchen table in the dark. At 2 a.m., I hear it. A scream. It comes from somewhere in the building, loud and raw. I freeze. Then I realize it's coming from above me, from Dante's floor. I grab my phone, but before I can call anyone, footsteps pound down the stairs. Then silence. I wait. 5 minutes. 10. Nothing. Finally, I open my door. The hallway is empty. I take the stairs up to Dante's penthouse. The door is slightly open. Dante? I call softly. No answer. I push the door open. The apartment is dark, but I can see a figure on the couch. Dante. His head is in his hands. Dante? He looks up. His face is pale. Sweat covers his forehead. Naomi, what are you doing here? I heard you scream. He stands quickly. You should go back downstairs. Are you okay? I'm fine. You're not fine. His hands shake. He clenches them into fists. It was just a nightmare. Go home. Dante, please. His voice breaks on the word. Just go. But I don't go. I walk closer. I see a photo frame on the table, knocked over. I pick it up. It's a woman and a little girl. The woman is beautiful. Dark hair, bright smile. The girl looks about 5. She has Dante's eyes. Is this them? I ask. He doesn't answer, but his jaw tightens. What happened to them? They were killed. His voice is hollow. 7 years ago. A rival family. They planted a bomb in our car. I was supposed to be with them that day, but I had a meeting, so my wife drove our daughter to school alone. Naomi felt her chest tighten. They died instantly. Quick, painless. That's what they told me. He laughs bitterly. But it doesn't matter. They're gone. And it's my fault. It's not your fault. I made enemies. I chose this life. They paid for it. I set the photo down. I walk to him, stand in front of him. Look at me. He does. His eyes are wet. You didn't kill them. The people who planted that bomb did. You're not responsible for their evil. I brought that evil into our lives. And you've been punishing yourself ever since. I reach out, take his hand. But you're still here. You're still alive. And you get to choose what that means. His fingers tighten around mine. I don't know how to let go. You don't have to. You just have to keep living. We stand there, his hand in mine. The silence stretches. But it's not uncomfortable. It's something else. Something heavy, but shared. Thank you, he whispers. For what? For not running away. I don't respond. Because I'm not sure I can stay. Not with everything I'm feeling. But for now, I hold his hand. And that's enough. The next morning, things change. Dante is different. Softer. He picks me up for work. But this time, he brings coffee. My favorite order. How did you know? I ask. I pay attention. At work, he doesn't just sit and wait. He talks to Ray, makes small talk with the other customers, fits in somehow. When we get home, he stays for dinner again. It becomes a routine. Dinner, homework, conversation. Eli starts calling him Uncle D. The first time he says it, Dante freezes. His eyes go wide. Then he smiles. Uncle D, I like that. Eli beams. I watch them together. The way Dante teaches Eli card tricks. The way Eli climbs on his lap without fear. Something warm blooms in my chest. That night, after Eli is asleep, Dante and I sit on the couch. We're watching TV, some old movie neither of us cares about. "Can I ask you something?" I say. "Anything." "Why me? Out of everyone you could help, everyone you could protect. Why me?" He's quiet for a long moment. "When I was bleeding in that alley, I thought I was going to die. I made peace with it. But then you knelt beside me, and you looked at me. Not with fear, not with disgust, just concern, like I mattered." He turns to me. "No one's looked at me that way in 7 years." Naomi felt something shift inside her. "I'm not special," I say. "Yes, you are." His eyes hold mine. I can't look away. The air between us feels thick, charged. He leans closer. My breath catches. Then my phone rings. I jump, pull it out. Unknown number. I answer. "Hello? Naomi Carter?" A woman's voice. Smooth. Cold. "Yes?" "Stay away from Dante Morelli. He's not what you think." "Who is this?" "Someone trying to save your life." The line goes dead. I stare at the phone. My hand shakes. Dante sees my expression. "What is it?" "Someone just called. Told me to stay away from you." His jaw tightens. "What did they sound like?" "A woman. I don't know who." "Adriana." He stands, pulls out his own phone, dials. "Luca, get here now." "Dante, what's happening?" "She's escalating. She knows about you now." Naomi felt terrified. "What does that mean?" "It means we need to move faster." Within 10 minutes, Luca arrives with 3 other men. They check every room, every window, install new locks, new cameras. Dante watches them work. His expression is hard. "Pack a bag," he says to me. "What?" "For you and Eli. Enough for a few days." "We're not leaving." "Naomi?" "No. You said we'd be safe here. Was that a lie?" "Things have changed." "Then change them back." His eyes find mine. "I can't. Not yet. Please. Trust me." I want to argue, but I see the fear in his eyes. Real fear. So I pack, quickly. Enough clothes for 3 days. Eli's medicine, his tablet. Eli wakes up when I come to get him. "What's happening?" "We're going on a little trip." "Where?" "Somewhere safe." Dante carries Eli to the car. Eli falls asleep on his shoulder. I follow. The car is already running. Luca is driving. Another car is behind us. We drive for an hour. Out of the city. Into the countryside. The roads get narrower. Darker. Finally, we pull up to a house. It's surrounded by trees. Isolated. "Where are we?" I ask. "My family's estate," Dante says. "No one knows about it. You'll be safe here." We go inside. The house is old but beautiful. Mrs. Vargas is already there. She takes Eli from Dante's arms. I'll put him to bed. Dante and I stand in the entryway. Alone. "How long?" I ask. "I don't know. This is insane." "I know. I can't live in fear forever." "You won't. I'll end this, I promise." His voice is firm, certain. I want to believe him, but fear wraps around my chest, tight and cold. "What if you can't?" I whisper. He steps closer, cups my face with his hands. "I will, because I'm not losing you." The words hang between us, heavy. Before I can respond, glass shatters somewhere in the house. Gunfire erupts. Dante pushes me to the floor, covers my body with his. More shots, screams. "Eli. Eli!" I scream. Dante holds me down. "Stay here." But I can't. I crawl toward the stairs. Dante grabs me. "Naomi, no. My brother is up there." Men rush past us. Dante's men. They're shooting back. The house fills with smoke and noise. Dante lifts me, carries me up the stairs. We burst into Eli's room. Mrs. Vargas is there, holding Eli. He's crying. She's shielding him with her body. "Get them out!" Dante shouts to Luca. Luca appears, takes Eli from Mrs. Vargas. "Come on, back exit." Dante pulls me along. We run through hallways, down another set of stairs, into a basement. There's a tunnel, dark and narrow. We run through it. Eli is crying. I'm crying. Dante's hand grips mine. We emerge outside, behind the house. There are more cars waiting. Luca puts Eli in one. I climb in beside him, hold him tight. "It's okay. You're okay." Dante leans into the car. His face is hard, determined. "Go. Don't stop." "Where are you going?" I ask. "To end this." "Dante, I'll find you, I promise. He slams the door. The car speeds away. I look back. Dante is standing there, watching us leave, and then he turns. Walks back toward the burning house. We drive for hours. Eli falls asleep against me. His face is tear-stained. I hold him and stare out the window. The driver doesn't speak. Luca is in the front passenger seat. He's on the phone, talking low. Where are we going? I ask. Another safe house, Luca says. 2 hours north. Is Dante okay? I don't know. His honesty scares me more than a lie would. I close my eyes, try to breathe, but all I can see is Dante walking back toward the gunfire. He'll be fine, Luca says quietly. He always is. I don't respond, because I'm not sure I believe him. We arrive at dawn. The safe house is smaller than the estate, a villa surrounded by farmland. Guards are already positioned around the property. Luca carries Eli inside. I follow. Mrs. Vargas is there. She looks shaken but unharmed. Thank God you're safe. Is everyone else okay? I ask. Yes, we all got out. Relief floods through me. Luca takes Eli upstairs to a bedroom. I stand in the entryway, exhausted, terrified, waiting. Luca comes back down. Get some rest. I'll call when there's news. I can't sleep. Try, but I don't try. I sit on the couch, watch the sun rise through the window, count the minutes, the hours. At noon, my phone rings. Dante's number. Hello? My voice shakes. It's over. Dante's voice is rough, tired. Adriana is dead. Her men are scattered. You're safe. Naomi felt something loosen in her chest. Are you okay? I'm fine. Where are you? Cleaning up. I'll be there tonight. Dante? I have to go. Stay inside. I'll see you soon. He hangs up. I stare at the phone. Relief and worry mixed together. He's alive. But something in his voice was wrong, distant. I check on Eli. He's still sleeping. I sit beside his bed, brush hair from his forehead. He looks peaceful, innocent. How do I explain this to him? How do I tell him the man he calls Uncle D is a killer? Mrs. Vargas brings me lunch. I pick at it. She sits across from me. He's a good man. He kills people. He protects people. There's a difference. Is there? Her eyes are kind. In his world, yes. You don't have to understand it. But you should know he'd die before letting anything happen to you or Eli. I know that. It scares me. Love is scary. I look at her sharply. I don't love him. She smiles. Not yet. But you will. Dante doesn't come that night. Or the next day. Luca gives updates. Dante is handling business, tying up loose ends, making sure the threat is really gone. But I feel his absence, like a weight pressing on my chest. Eli asks about him constantly. When is Uncle D coming? Soon, baby. I miss him. Me too. 3 days pass. The villa becomes routine. Eli explores the property with Mrs. Vargas. I cook, clean, wait. The guards rotate shifts. Everything feels suspended. On the 4th night, headlights cut through the darkness. A car pulls up. I run to the window. Dante steps out. My breath catches. He looks terrible. Pale. Thinner. His suit is rumpled. But he's alive. He's here. I open the door before he reaches it. We stand there, looking at each other. Then he steps inside, closes the door, pulls me into his arms. I don't think. I just hold him. His body is solid against mine. His heart beats against my ear. Steady. Real. I thought something happened to you. I whisper. I'm sorry. I should have called more. Are you really okay? He pulls back, looks at me. His eyes are dark, haunted. I am now. Footsteps on the stairs. Eli appears. Dante. He runs down and crashes into Dante's legs. Dante lifts him easily. Hey, kid. Miss me? So much. Did you bring your checkers? Dante laughs. The sound is rough but genuine. Next time, promise. Eli hugs him again. Then Mrs. Vargas calls him for his bath. He runs off. Dante and I are alone again. You look exhausted, I say. I am. Have you eaten? Not recently. I take his hand. Lead him to the kitchen. Make him sit. I heat up leftover pasta. Pour him water. He watches me move around the kitchen. You don't have to take care of me, he says. I want to. His jaw tightens. I set the plate in front of him. He eats slowly, like he's remembering how. When he's done, I take the plate. Go shower. I'll make up the guest room. Naomi. His voice stops me. Can I sleep in your room tonight? My heart pounds. Why? I don't want to be alone. The words are simple, but they carry weight. I nod. Okay. An hour later, we're lying in bed. Dante is on top of the covers, fully clothed. I'm under them. We're not touching, but I can feel him beside me, warm and solid. Tell me about Adriana, I say quietly. He's silent for a long moment. She was Carlo Vitali's wife. He died in a territory dispute 2 years ago. I wasn't involved, but she blamed me anyway. Why? Because I didn't stop it. I had the power to intervene, to broker peace, but I chose not to. His voice is flat. Carlo was planning to betray me. I found out, so I let his enemies take care of him. Did you tell her that? No. She wouldn't have believed me. And maybe I deserved her hatred. Naomi felt something tighten in her chest. You're not a monster, I say. How do you know? Because monsters don't cry over dead daughters. They don't help little boys with homework. They don't risk everything to protect a stranger. He turns his head, looks at me. You see more good in me than exists. I see what's real. His hand finds mine under the covers. Our fingers lace together. I don't deserve you. Maybe not, but you have me anyway. We lie there, holding hands in the dark. Eventually, his breathing evens out. He falls asleep, but I stay awake, watching him, memorizing his face. Something has changed between us. Something I can't name yet, but I feel it, deep and certain. The next morning, everything feels lighter. Dante wakes before me. When I open my eyes, he's sitting on the edge of the bed, watching me. That's creepy, I say. He smiles. Sorry, you just looked peaceful. What time is it? Early. But I heard Eli wake up. We go downstairs together. Eli is at the table with Mrs. Vargas. She's making pancakes. Eli sees us and grins. Are you staying now? He asks Dante. For a while, if that's okay. Yes. Eli bounces in his seat. Can we play outside? After breakfast, I say. We eat together. The mood is easy, normal. Dante helps clean up. Then he takes Eli outside. I watch from the window. They're playing catch with a tennis ball. Eli throws it poorly. Dante chases it down every time. Never complains. Never gets frustrated. He just laughs and throws it back. Mrs. Vargas appears beside me. See? See what? The way he looks at that boy, like he's remembering how to be human. He never stopped being human. No, but he forgot for a while. She pats my arm. You're good for him. I don't know what to say, so I just watch. Dante lifts Eli onto his shoulders, spins him around. Eli's laughter carries through the window. My chest feels tight, full. I press my hand to it. Try to understand what I'm feeling. It's not just gratitude or safety. It's something bigger. Something that scares me more than any threat Adriana could have made. That afternoon, Eli wants to explore the property. Dante agrees. I come with them. We walk through fields, past a small pond. Eli runs ahead, chasing butterflies. He's doing better, Dante says. The medicine is working, thanks to you. I'm glad. We walk in comfortable silence. The sun is warm. The air smells like grass and earth. It feels peaceful, safe. Eli disappears around a bend. I call his name. No answer. I walk faster. Dante is beside me. Eli! My voice is sharp now. We round the corner. Eli is standing there, staring at something on the ground. I run to him, pull him back. It's a note, pinned to the ground with a knife. Dante picks it up. His jaw tightens as he reads. Then he crumples it. Get back to the house. Now. What does it say? Naomi, go. His voice leaves no room for argument. I take Eli's hand. We run back. Dante follows. He's on the phone immediately. Luca, we've been compromised. Send everyone. Naomi felt terror grip her. What's happening? I ask. Adriana had a son. He's coming for revenge. But you said, I was wrong. It's not over. Within minutes, cars arrive. Men pour out, armed. Dante gives orders. They spread across the property, setting up defenses. Dante pulls me into the house. Pack. Quickly. We're moving again. Where? Somewhere he can't find you. What about you? His eyes find mine. I'm ending this. Tonight. Dante, no. I have to. This won't stop until he's dead or I am. Then I'm coming with you. Absolutely not. He's using me to get to you. So use me as bait. His face goes pale. Are you insane? I'm practical. If he thinks I'm vulnerable, he'll come. And you can finish it. I won't risk you. You don't have a choice. He already knows where we are. We stare at each other. The silence stretches. Finally, Dante looks away. His hands shake. I can't lose you. You won't. You don't know that. I trust you. The words hang between us. Heavy. True. Dante closes his eyes. When he opens them, they're wet. If anything happens to you, it won't. He pulls me into his arms, holds me tight. You're the bravest person I've ever met. Or the stupidest. He laughs against my hair. Maybe both. The plan is simple. I stay in the villa. Dante and his men wait in the shadows. When Adriana's son comes, they take him. Eli is already gone. Luca drove him to a secure location hours ago. Mrs. Vargas went with him. It's just me now, sitting in the living room, reading a book, pretending to be calm. Night falls. The house is silent. I turn pages without reading them. My ears strain for any sound. At midnight, glass breaks upstairs. I drop the book. Stand. My heart pounds. Footsteps above me. Slow. Deliberate. Coming toward the stairs. A man appears. Young. Maybe 25. He looks like Adriana. Same sharp features. Same cold eyes. Naomi Carter, he says. His voice is smooth. We finally meet. What do you want? Dante Morelli's head, but I'll settle for his heart. He starts down the stairs. You're that heart, aren't you? I'm nobody. Liar. He reaches the bottom, pulls out a gun. He cares about you. That's all I need. The lights go out. Everything plunges into darkness. Gunfire erupts. Muzzle flashes light up the room. I drop to the floor, cover my head. Someone grabs me, pulls me behind the couch. Dante's voice in my ear. Stay down. More shots. Shouting. Bodies hitting the floor. Then silence. The lights come back on. Adriana's son is on the ground. Blood pools beneath him. Dante's men surround him. Weapons drawn. Dante pulls me up, checks me over. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. His hands frame my face. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have let you. It worked. It's over. He looks at the body. His expression is hard. It's over. We leave that night. Dante doesn't want to stay in the villa. Too many bad memories. We drive back to the city, to his penthouse. Eli and Mrs. Vargas are already there. Eli runs to me when we arrive. Naomi! I catch him, hold him tight. Hey baby, you okay? I was scared, but Luca told me funny stories. Good, I'm glad. Eli pulls back, looks at Dante. Are the bad people gone? Dante kneels to his level. Yes, they're gone. You're safe now. Forever? Forever. Eli hugs him. Dante's eyes close. His arms wrap around the small body. When they pull apart, Dante's voice is thick. Go get ready for bed. I'll come say goodnight. Eli runs off. Mrs. Vargas follows. Dante stands, looks at me. I need to talk to you. Okay. We go to his office. He pours himself a drink. Doesn't offer me one. Just stands by the window, looking out at the city. I'm leaving the family, he says. Naomi's breath caught. What? I'm done. With all of it. The violence, the territory, the power. He turns to face me. I've been planning it for a while, but tonight made it clear. I don't want this life anymore. Why? Because I want a different one. With you. And Eli. If you'll have me. My heart pounds. Dante, I know I'm asking too much. I know I'm damaged. Dangerous. But I'm also in love with you. His voice breaks. I've been in love with you since you knelt in that alley and didn't run. Tears fill my eyes. I'm not asking you to love me back. Not yet. I just need you to know. Because it's the truth. And I'm tired of hiding. I cross the room, stand in front of him. I was never afraid of you, not once. I was afraid of this. Of feeling something I couldn't control. What do you feel? Everything. The word comes out broken. I feel everything when I look at you. His hands cup my face. Naomi, I don't know if it's love yet, but it's something. Something big. That's enough. That's more than enough. We stand there, foreheads touching, breathing the same air. The city lights glow behind him. For the first time in weeks, I feel safe. Stay with me, he whispers. You and Eli. Live here. Let me take care of you. I don't need taking care of. I know. But let me anyway. I think about everything. The danger, the fear, the blood. But I also think about his laugh, his gentleness with Eli, the way he looks at me, like I'm everything. Okay, I say. His eyes close. We'll stay. Relief washes over his face. Thank you. But I have conditions. Anything. I want my own space. Something I build. A job that's mine. Done. What else? I want you to get therapy. For the nightmares. For the grief. He nods slowly. Okay. And I want time. To figure out what this is between us. You can have all the time in the world. I smile. Good. He smiles back. Good. We stand there. Not quite touching. Not quite separate. And for the first time since that rainy street, I feel like everything might actually be okay. Days pass. Dante keeps his promise. He steps away from the family business. Hands control to Luca. Focuses on his legitimate companies instead. Construction. Real estate. Investments. Eli thrives. His health improves. He starts a new school. Makes friends. Comes home every day with stories and laughter. I start working at a community center, teaching adults to read. It's fulfilling in a way the diner never was. I'm building something, helping people. Dante and I exist in a strange space. Not quite together, not quite apart. We have dinner every night, watch movies with Eli, talk for hours after he's asleep, but we don't touch beyond casual gestures. Don't kiss, don't cross that line. It's frustrating, electric, perfect. One night, 3 weeks after the attack, I find Dante in his office. He's staring at the photo of his wife and daughter. Do you still miss them? I ask from the doorway. Every day. I walk in, sit across from him. Tell me about her, your wife. He's quiet for a moment. Then he speaks. Her name was Elena. She was kind, patient. She saw the good in me even when I didn't deserve it. Like me. He smiles sadly. Yeah, like you. What was your daughter's name? Sophia. His voice breaks on the name. She loved to draw and sing. She was terrible at singing, but she did it constantly. She sounds wonderful. He looks at me. You would have liked her. I think I would have. He sets the photo down. I used to think loving someone again would dishonor them, like I was replacing them. But now? Now I think they'd want me to be happy, to live, not just survive. Naomi felt something shift in her chest. You deserve happiness, I say. So do you. We sit in comfortable silence. Then Dante stands, walks around the desk, stops in front of me. He holds out his hand. Dance with me. There's no music. We don't need music. I take his hand. He pulls me up. His arms wrap around my waist. Mine loop around his neck. We sway slowly, moving to a rhythm only we can hear. His forehead rests against mine. Thank you. For what? For giving me a reason to keep going. You're welcome. We dance, in the quiet office, under the soft lamplight, and something settles in my chest. Certain and real. I'm falling in love with him. Maybe I already have. But for now, I just let the moment be enough. 6 weeks after the attack, Dante takes me to the coast. Just the two of us. Eli stays with Mrs. Vargas. She insisted we needed time alone. I didn't argue. The beach house is small, white walls, blue shutters, windows that face the ocean. It's beautiful in a quiet way. When did you buy this? I ask. Last week. I thought you might like it. You bought a house for me? For us, if you want it. I walk to the window, watch the waves. The sun is setting. Orange and pink spread across the sky. Dante comes up behind me. Doesn't touch me. Just stands close. I've been thinking, he says. About what? About what comes next. For me. For us. Naomi felt her heart speed up. And? I want to build something new. Something clean. A construction company. We could build homes, schools, things that help people. That sounds good. I want you to be part of it. Not as an employee, as a partner. I turn to face him. Dante, you're smart. You care about people. You see things I don't. His voice is steady. I need you. In my life. In my work. In everything. I don't know anything about construction. You know about heart. That's more important. I study his face. He's changed in the past weeks. The shadows under his eyes are gone. He smiles more, laughs easier. He's healing. I'll think about it, I say. That's all I ask. We make dinner together. Pasta with fresh vegetables. We eat on the porch. Watch the stars come out. Talk about everything and nothing. When we go inside, there's only one bed. I can sleep on the couch, Dante says quickly. You don't have to. His eyes find mine. Are you sure? I'm sure. We get ready for bed separately. When I come out of the bathroom, he's already under the covers. Shirtless. I can see scars on his chest. Old wounds. Stories written in flesh. I climb in beside him. We lie on our backs, not touching, staring at the ceiling. Can I ask you something? I say. Anything. Do you still have nightmares? Sometimes, but less now. What changed? He turns his head, looks at me. You. How? You make me feel safe, like I don't have to carry everything alone anymore. Naomi's breath caught. I roll onto my side, face him. I feel that way too. Yeah? Yeah. When I'm with you, the world feels smaller, manageable, like everything might actually be okay. His hand reaches out, touches my face. His thumb traces my cheekbone. Naomi. Yeah? Can I kiss you? My heart stops, then starts again, faster. Yes. He moves closer. His hand slides into my hair. His eyes hold mine. Then his lips touch mine. Soft, gentle, asking. I kiss him back. My hands find his chest, feel his heartbeat under my palm. Strong and steady. The kiss deepens. His arm wraps around my waist, pulls me closer. I can feel the heat of his body, the strength in his arms, the way he's holding back, trying to be careful. I break the kiss, rest my forehead against his. I love you. The words surprise me, but they're true. Completely true. His eyes close. Say it again. I love you, Dante. I love you too, so much. His voice is rough. I've wanted to hear you say that since the first day. I was scared. Of me? Of this? Of feeling this much? He kisses me again. Slower this time. Deeper. His hands move over my back, my sides, but never crossing lines, never pushing. When we finally stop, we're both breathing hard. He pulls me against his chest. I rest my head over his heart. Stay with me, he whispers. Not just tonight. Forever. I will. Promise? I promise. We fall asleep tangled together. His arms around me, my face buried in his neck. Safe. Loved. Home. The next morning, I wake to sunlight and the smell of coffee. Dante is on the porch, shirtless, holding 2 mugs. I join him. He hands me one. Good morning, he says. Morning. We drink in comfortable silence. Watch the ocean. The waves are calm today. Gentle. I want to ask you something, Dante says. Okay. He sets down his mug, turns to face me. His expression is serious. I know we just said we love each other. I know this is fast, but I need to ask anyway. Naomi felt something tighten in her chest. Ask what? Marry me. The words hang in the air. My hand shakes. Coffee spills over the rim. I set the mug down. What? I know it's crazy. I know we've only known each other a few months, but I'm certain. About you. About us. His voice is steady. I want to spend my life with you. And Eli. I want to wake up beside you every morning. Fall asleep holding you every night. I want everything. Dante, you don't have to answer now. Take your time. But I needed you to know. I'm all in. Completely. I stare at him. This man who walked into my life covered in blood. Who protected me. Who loves my brother. Who makes me feel things I never thought possible. Yes, I say. His eyes widen. Yes? Yes. I'll marry you. He stands. Pulls me up. Kisses me hard. When he breaks away, he's smiling. Really smiling. You're sure? I'm sure. He lifts me. Spins me around. I laugh. The sound carries on the wind. When he sets me down, his eyes are wet. I don't have a ring yet, he says. I don't need a ring. You're getting one anyway. I kiss him again. Okay. We spend the day on the beach, walking, talking, planning. He wants a small wedding, just family. I agree. Neither of us needs anything big. What about Eli? I ask. He'll be my best man. He'll love that. I hope so, because I'm adopting him, if you'll let me. Naomi felt tears fill her eyes. You want to adopt Eli? I want him to be my son, legally, officially. I want to give him my name, my protection, everything. His voice is firm. He's already my family. This just makes it real. He's going to be so happy. What about you? Are you happy? I look at him. This scarred, beautiful man. I'm so happy I can't breathe. He pulls me into his arms, holds me tight. The waves crash behind us. The sun warms our skin. And for the first time in my life, everything feels right. We tell Eli the next day. He's at the kitchen table, drawing. Mrs. Vargas is making lunch. Dante and I sit across from him. Eli, we need to talk to you, I say. He looks up. Am I in trouble? No, baby. The opposite. Dante takes my hand. I asked your sister to marry me. She said yes. Eli's eyes go wide. Really? Really? Does that mean you're going to live with us forever? Yes. And I want to adopt you. Make you my son, if that's okay with you. Eli drops his crayon, stares at Dante. Then he starts crying. Happy tears. He climbs out of his chair and crashes into Dante's arms. Yes, yes, please. Dante holds him. His jaw is tight. His eyes are wet. Okay then, it's settled. Can I call you Dad? Something shifts in Dante's expression. Raw emotion. I'd love that. Mrs. Vargas is crying too. She hugs all of us. This is wonderful. Just wonderful. We celebrate with cake. Eli talks nonstop about the wedding, about having a dad, about our future. His joy is infectious. That night, after he's asleep, Dante and I sit on the couch. His arm is around me, my head on his shoulder. Thank you, he says. For what? For giving me a family again. I didn't think I'd ever have this. You deserve it. So do you. I tilt my head up, kiss him softly. We both do. The weeks pass quickly. Dante starts his construction company, Morelli Builds. The first project is a community center in Brooklyn. He hires people from the neighborhood, pays them well, treats them fairly. I join as a partner, handle community outreach, make sure the projects serve the people who need them most. It's fulfilling in a way I never expected. Eli's health continues to improve. He gains weight. His color returns. The doctors are amazed. So are we. We plan the wedding for spring. Small ceremony. Just Mrs. Vargas, Luca, a few close friends. We don't need anything elaborate, just vows and commitment. Dante takes me ring shopping. We find a simple band. White gold. One small diamond. Perfect. Are you sure? He asks. I can buy you something bigger. I don't want bigger. I want this. He slides it on my finger. It fits perfectly. Then it's yours. We set a date. April 15th. 3 months away. Eli is thrilled. He helps pick out flowers, choose music, plan the menu. This is the best thing ever, he says. I hug him. I'm glad you're happy. Are you happy, Naomi? The happiest I've ever been. And it's true. Despite everything, despite the violence and fear and blood, I'm happy. Because I found something I didn't know I was looking for. I found home. 6 months later, I wake to sunlight and the sound of waves. The beach house is our permanent home now. Dante sold the penthouse. Too many bad memories. This place is clean, new, ours. I roll over. Dante is already awake, watching me. Good morning, Mrs. Morelli. I smile. Good morning. We've been married for 2 months. Small ceremony on the beach. Eli walked me down the aisle, cried through the vows, laughed during the reception. It was perfect. Eli's still sleeping, Dante says. He was up late reading. I know. I heard him. We lie there, just looking at each other. His hand finds mine. Our wedding bands catch the light. I love you, he says. I love you too. Forever? Forever. He pulls me closer, kisses my forehead. I never thought I'd have this again. A family, peace, love. But you do. Because of you. Because of us. Footsteps in the hall. Eli appears in the doorway. He's grown taller, filled out. His face is healthy, bright. Can we make pancakes? He asks. Of course, I say. He climbs onto the bed, squeezes between us. I had a dream. We were at the beach, building sandcastles. Want to do that today? Dante asks. Yes. We get up, go to the kitchen together. Dante makes pancakes. I pour juice. Eli sets the table. We move around each other easily. Familiar patterns, home routines. After breakfast, we walk to the beach. The sun is bright. The water is calm. Eli runs ahead. Dante takes my hand. Did you ever think we'd end up here? I ask. No. I thought I was going to die in that alley. But you didn't. Because you saved me. We saved each other. He stops walking, turns to face me. I want another child. With you. Is that crazy? Naomi felt warmth spread through her chest. No, it's not crazy. You'd want that? I'd love that. His smile is brilliant. He kisses me. Deep and slow. When we break apart, he's laughing. What? I ask. I'm just happy. So stupidly happy. Me too. We catch up to Eli. He's already started building. Dante kneels beside him, shows him how to pack the sand tight, make the walls strong. I watch them together, father and son. Blood doesn't matter. Love does. And they have that. We all do. I sit on a towel, pull out the book I've been reading, but I don't open it. I just watch my family, the way Dante's patient with Eli, the way Eli looks at him with complete trust, the way the sun catches in Dante's dark hair. Naomi, come help, Eli calls. Coming. I join them. We build castles and moats, decorate with shells and seaweed, work together until the structure is huge, elaborate, beautiful. When it's done, we sit back and admire it. Eli between us. Dante's arm around my shoulders, my hand on Eli's knee. This is the best day, Eli says. Every day with you two is the best day, Dante says. Naomi's breath caught. I look at him. He looks at me. And in his eyes, I see everything. Our past, our present, our future. All of it messy and complicated and perfect. A wave comes in, gentle. It laps at the castle walls. Eli jumps up to protect it. Dante and I laugh. It's okay, Dante says. We can always build another one. Together? Eli asks. Always together. The wave recedes. The castle stands, battered but whole, strong enough to weather the tide. I lean into Dante. He kisses the top of my head. Eli returns to his building, and I close my eyes, feel the sun on my face, the sand between my toes, the love surrounding me. This is what I was searching for, what I didn't know I needed. Not rescue, not protection, just this. Family, peace, home. The ocean whispers promises at our feet. The sky stretches endless and blue above us, and Dante's voice murmurs against my hair. Words I've heard 1,000 times now, words that never get old. I love you, Naomi. Today, tomorrow, always. I open my eyes, look at him, see forever in his gaze. I love you too. Eli tackles us both. We fall backward into the sand, laughing, tangled together, the three of us. A family built from broken pieces, stronger for the cracks, beautiful in our imperfection. The sun climbs higher, the day unfolds, and we stay there on the beach, building castles, making memories, living, not just surviving anymore, but truly, fully alive. Together, safe, home at last. We were finally home,